ELM is an acronym for Expect Little Miracles. We have been creating those little miracles in the lives of our participants since 2012, when the operating foundation was started with funding from the Nolan family.
So I was born and raised in Huntsville, Alabama. I kind of grew up with just my brother and a single dad the past 8-9 years. Wasn't too much of a struggle until I got to about 16, 17, 18. You know, I had to help him buy a car. College was coming up. Ever since I got in contact with them, I can really believe in myself because they believed in me first. And so again, that's just kind of priceless. So I don't think that's a little miracle to me. You know, I think that's something that a lot of people struggle with today, especially my age. You know, you go with social media, you see all these kids my age having all this and that. It's like, why don't I have that? And they start doubting themselves. But me going to Bama, which originally wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for them, I now have the option to, if I want to go and pursue a graduate program, because I work for the university now, so they're willing to pay for my graduate degree, but it's like a ripple effect. I want to have this option to get an MBA at the age of 23, 24, if it didn't start with them, you know? When I left that office, I was like, I don't know what's about to happen, I don't know how it's going to change, but just inside you feel better. I don't think it's just coincidence. I think like this place is anointed for a reason, because all the difference is making.
I was born in Guatemala City, Guatemala, and I always did well in high school. My mom always told me, she quoted Archimedes in Spanish, "Give me a place to stand and I will move the world." And she said, you only need to find that one spot, that one person that can help you. And one of the things that I like about the ELM Foundation, helped me to continue to be self-sufficient, is that as part of the grant that they gave me, they also asked me to work a certain amount of hours while I'm going to school. And I think that's helped me find a perfect balance between work, school, social life, so that you know, whenever I graduate school and whenever I work and have a family, I can continue to have a good balance in my life and not just expect something, you know, not to have that sense of entitlement, but rather it's given me a lot of self-respect, you know, that I've been able to contribute to some of what I've been able to accomplish.
I moved to Huntsville about 7 or 8 years ago. I was managing a Starbucks, trying to get back into school, couldn't really ever get the income to pull that off. Life happened. Had kids, started a family, and became a stay-at-home mom, and wasn't really able to pull off school and get back to work with a couple of kids, I think at that point, just because of the daycare cost. And that started moving in towards a separation, and I think that's around the time that I met Missy. Missy has taken every phone call, every random text message, every weird email, regardless of day or time or what circumstance. I wasn't quite so stressed out all the time, so we were able to enjoy small moments, doing little things together instead of everything constantly being overwhelming and stressed.
It's definitely the perfect name for the foundation. It was a miracle. I was feeling hopeless, and I got on my knees, and I prayed really hard. So I met with the founder, of this foundation, and he introduced himself. He said, you know, this is how we can help you. What do you need? And it was just even difficult to believe. There are not enough words to articulate what my heart feels. The feeling of gratefulness is very deep, and so deep that I can't really and fully thank him. I mean, I don't think I can really do enough to thank the foundation for all what they did, your time, you know, your effort, the mission. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing.
A million thank yous, a million I want to show you how much of a positive impact what this foundation is doing, of the very, very real impact on real people that it has.
I believe all this is a God thing, and the founder's the middleman, and it's just like, you know, you're doing God's work, you know, for his people, and like that's just speechless. And you now, like, it's manifesting in front of me. I can see it now. And so like, I don't think there's anything I could say that could pay back. So I mean, just thank you.